Sometimes it's a competition, and very rarely it is a coronation, and that is the case here today. He is a 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. He is a 2-time Angler of the Year. He is the 2024 Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Alabama, Stone Cold Kyle Welcher. He started the day with 94 pounds, 14 ounces, needs absolutely nothing to win this tournament. He's got more than that. 5 fish here today, 23 pounds, 14 ounces, 23-14. Giving him 118 pounds and 12 ounces. We're going to weigh this for Phoenix Boats Big Bass of the Day. Needs to be better than 613 to take that over. 7 pounds, 3 ounces. And with 118 pounds, 12 ounces, you just shattered the all-time record for the biggest win margin in Bassmaster history, ladies and gentlemen. Previously, it was 29 pounds, 10 ounces. You just won by 45 pounds, 7 ounces. All week long, we've been talking about the dirty 30. Well, you just won by the filthy 40, my friend. 118 pounds, 12 ounces. What is going through your mind?
You know, I'm just super, super thankful, really. Like, I kind of felt it, like, building like that early on day 2. And, like, I've been fishing for a long time, you know. Whenever stuff starts going your way, you just kind of got to get out of your own way and just let it happen. And that's what I did this week. Like, there were a lot of signs pointing me to fish the way that I fished. I mean, I literally had one fish found in the area that I was fishing, and I pull up to it. I was throwing a Crush City Bronco bug. That's what I've caught 19 of the 20 bass on. And I put up to that one fish first thing in the morning that first day, and I caught that fish, and it was a 6-pounder. And then I left that area, and then I went back to that area and caught a 7-pounder. Then I left that area again. Then I went back to it and caught 2 7-pounders. So there were just a lot of things pointing me to be there. Then I'd made the decision on day 2 that I was going to stay out of my own way, and we're going to milk it for all it's worth.
Well, you milked it, and you milked it for the biggest win margin ever. And I know you have been close to these blue titles in the past. How long have you been waiting to hoist one of these trophies?
My entire life, but I've been on the Elite Series for 6 years, you know, and when I was driving over here, I was like, man, it just hasn't came together yet. I don't really know what's going on, but man, it came together this week. And I've heard these stories. I said this on live today, but I've heard these stories from so many people that whenever it's your time, it's your time. And I'm telling you right now, this week, it was absolutely my time. Like, God was good to me this week. He blessed me in tons of different ways. I mean, every single bass, except for one that I hooked and lost, I ended up catching. Like, you never do that. I lost a 10-pounder twice and ended up catching it, and it's my personal best. So just one of those weeks where everything fell into place, and I just really can't believe it.
Well, you weighed in the biggest bass of the tournament. You remember the Bassmaster Century Club. And I'd like to welcome Lisa Talmadge out to do the handoff and make this official. The St. Croix Bassmaster Elite at the Pasquotank River belongs to Stone Cold Kyle Welcher. Wire-to-wire domination. From day 1, there was only one, and that one just made the greatest victory margin in Bassmaster history. North Carolina, let me hear you one more time. I know he did not do it alone. This is a team sport. Although there's one angler on the boat, this is a team sport. And the Welcher family, I'm going to allow his wife, Hunter, to come up here because you guys are a team, man, and you did it with one bait, which is probably going to be the hardest bait to get in America for about the next 6 months. this is so rare to go wire to wire, not just to go wire to wire with one rod in your hand in basically one area. First of all, I'll let you guys, let's hear it for them, ladies and gentlemen. To go wire to wire and to do it with one bait like that, I mean, it's so rare. You just set the record for the greatest win margin. I mean, do you need to pinch yourself? Like, what is...
You know, I really haven't even thought about it that much because we were in the middle of a tournament, and it's like we're still competitive and, you know, trying to win and trying to do as best we could. And I think we'll reflect on it tonight and kind of realize what we did. But, yeah, you're right. Like, I change all my line every single night. I use Sunline fluorocarbon, and I was using 22-pound shooter. I only had to change line on one rod, and I changed it every single night. I've never done that in my entire life, but I literally put line on one rod. Usually it's 25, but it was unbelievable.
What a week. What a victory. Hunter, real quick. We saw you. I mean, he came close to the Classic a few years ago. How proud are you of this guy?
I just love him. I'm so proud of him. Like, he works so hard, and I've never seen anybody that's so dedicated to something. I mean, he fishes every day at home, and just to work for something, like, he deserves all the good that will come to him.
Well, it came to him in tenfold here this week. One more time, wire to wire domination. Stone Cold Kyle Welcher. With 118 pounds and 12 ounces. We started with 102, but there has been one since day number one. Wire to wire domination. Got anything else to say? We're good. Hold it high again one more time. One more time. He's going to hold it high for you. Stone Cold Kyle Welcher, wire to wire domination. The greatest victory margin in Bassmaster history. The St. Croix Bassmaster Elite at the Pasquotank River belongs to Kyle Welcher. Wire to wire domination like we've never seen before. 45 pounds, 7 ounces to his next closest competitor, 118 pounds, 12 ounces. But I'm going to tell you, he dominated this tournament, but the stars of this tournament are you guys. You guys made this event. Big Bass, big stage, big dreams. And the whole reason Bass is what it is because of amazing folks like you. And on behalf of the entire Bassmaster staff and family, we want to thank each and every one of you. Enjoy being, have a great evening, and we can't wait to come back here in the future.